So we're still talking about meditation posture and little tricks that will help. We've talked about the head and neck and the spine and the chair and the eyes. I now want to talk about the nose, the mouth, the lips, and the tongue. And what does that have to do with posture? People say, what does that have to do with posture? Well, everything. And I had to learn this the hard way. But Henry David Thoreau said he practices the technique from ancient India, where the Brahmins would be reading scripture, and they have a mantra. And he would say the Brahmins would be reading, they would hold the breath, and they would repeat the mantra mentally as long as they could, holding the breath. This is from Vedic India. Now that's a hint. It's a hint that when we meditate, we need to learn to calm the breath, calm the mind. And if the mouth is open, even a tiny bit, you're hyperventilating. If the mouth is open even slightly, the tongue is down. So you need to be sure when you meditate, the lips are sealed. The tongue, this is the teeth, the tongue is to the roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue behind the upper front teeth. Now this is the correct placement of the tongue. Now I couldn't do this for 30 years because my frenum under here was too tight. I had to have surgery in my frenum a year ago. I've had to have 4 years of myofunctional therapy to rehabilitate my tongue, lips, mouth, and jaw. I've had sleep apnea, so I've widened my airway by all these exercises. So if you cannot do this, if you cannot put the tongue to the roof of the mouth easily and keep it there, you need to see a professional and get help. Go to Google, type your zip code, and type oral myology or myofunctional therapy. And they can teach you how to have the tongue to the roof of the mouth. If you do not have the tongue to the roof of the mouth in meditation, you're disconnecting from the crown chakra, from the spiritual eye. Energy goes down into the body. So your spiritual practices are short-circuited right there. So the tongue is very important. If the tongue is down and forward, it brings the head forward as well. And if you don't believe that, you can try it. Stick the tongue out, bring the head forward. It's easy. Now, keep the tongue in and take the tongue back and try to bring the head forward. You can't even do it. So the tongue has a big influence on what happens to the top of the neck. Try to make the tongue go tongue forward and go back. You can't even bring the head back. So it's very, very important. I cannot stress enough the importance with children, adults, old people. Keep the lips sealed, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And I'll just digress here a moment to another topic, sleeping. When we sleep, some people have the lips sealed all day long. But when they sleep, mouth is open. They wake up dehydrated. So I do that. And I have to tape my lips before I go to bed. I tape my lips. Very important, lips, tongue, what to do. And holding the breath for a prolonged period of time, like Henry David Thoreau hinted at, is important to do. What I do before meditation or during meditation, lips sealed, tongue to the roof of the mouth. I inhale slowly for a count, like for 20, hold for a count of 20, and relax. Exhale for a count of 20. Now, this has changed my life. Once I realized I had to do it, and I do it 12 in a row, and I tell you the truth, I don't think one person in 1,000 can do 12 in a row. So let me just show you quickly what it looks like. Inhale for a count of 20. This is a way to calm the breath, calm the mind, and it's very effective. And it's important, the lips sealed, tongue to the roof of the mouth, breathe with the nose slowly. That's part of meditation posture, because if your breathing is too quick, your muscles are too tight. So this is a way to calm not just the breath, but the muscles and the mind also, which is a part of good posture. The material presented here is for information only. It summarizes the main tools that I have personally used for about 25 years as a Feldenkrais teacher. I've worked with many clients with serious medical issues and other people, and I've found these ideas are safe and simple. They're effective, but common sense dictates that you need your doctor's permission. If you have any questions, if there's any pain, you shouldn't do a movement. You should always be gentle, go slowly. If you have any doubt about the safety of a movement, respect that and don't do it. You can see a professional teacher of movement, an Alexander or Feldenkrais teacher. These people are very good. They've studied posture for a lifetime. You can trust them, and they can look at you, and in a glance, they can tell you what is going on in your body and what you need to do particularly to help yourself. And this can save you many years of futile effort and struggling, doing everything or trying to accomplish something you don't really need to accomplish in the way of posture. When you have a professional, experienced person looking at you and you follow their advice, it can save you lots of effort and time.